Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer is attending the G20 Summit in Brazil this week, where he's expected to meet Chinese President Xi Jinping, the first British PM to do so since 2018. And with international affairs in the spotlight since the US election, support for Ukraine against Russia and trade with China are taking centre stage at the global gathering. So, what's going on? Well, with President-elect Donald Trump set to re-enter the White House in January, he's pledged to end Russia's war in Ukraine, even saying he could do so within a day. However, this weekend, outgoing President Biden opted to allow US-made weapons to strike deep into Russia, with Ukraine set to carry out long-range attacks. It could be a move to shift Ukraine's negotiating position ahead of potential peace talks. On China, Trump has said he would impose a 60% tariff on Chinese goods entering the US, with a potential 10 to 20% tariff on goods from elsewhere, which is feared could spark a global trade war. So what is the UK's position? Starmer will urge other G20 leaders to increase their own support for Ukraine, or risk unfathomable consequences should Putin be victorious. But the UK PM is yet to confirm whether he'll allow British-made weapons to be used for long-range attacks inside the Russian nation. Speaking to Sky News this morning, Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson said the UK has given significant military assistance to Ukraine ahead of the G20 summit. She said, "The Prime Minister and the Defence Secretary will always keep under review what the Ukrainian government asked of us by way of support." And what about the UK and China? Starmer's meeting with Xi suggests a shift in the UK-China relationship compared to the previous Conservative government. Number 10 has said it wants stable and pragmatic engagement with China, and Starmer will stress the need to work with the Asian superpower on areas of mutual cooperation. These could include international stability, climate change and economic growth. However, Downing Street also say the PM would be firm on areas of disagreement, with honest conversations taking place. Some MPs in both Labour and the Tory parties object to issues in China, including their treatment of the Uyghur minority in Xinjiang and Hong Kong pro-democracy activists. Former PM Rishi Sunak even said China was the biggest state-based threat to our economic security in Britain. But his government did continue to engage on economic and climate issues. What do you make of the agenda at the G20 summit? Let us know in the comments and follow City AM on social media for more.